All right, is this thing on? Y'all know it's been a minute now. We in the building. Roll the intro.
Another one, it's another one, and another one.
What's poppin', y'all? We are back. Yes, this is not a drill. This is not a joke. We are back. How y'all feeling? It has been a minute. I know, right? It's been a minute. As y'all can see, the scenery looks different. The scenery. Look, I'm so excited to come back. I can't even talk right. But y'all, I'm so excited to be back with y'all. Oh my goodness. So I think we've been gone for 6 months. Somebody fact check me on that. 6 months. But are the key holders still here? That's the question. Are you guys still with me? Are those post notifications still on? That is what I want to know. But I'm so excited, y'all, to be back. I was supposed to come back a couple days ago, but today just felt right. I'm like, you know what? We're going to kick it off today, and I'm excited to be back here with y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I am excited, and so I know y'all wondering, boy, where the hell you been at? Y'all know outside of me getting out here running my mouth, he has jobs with an S. And so my real estate career is what I really was just focused on. I really wanted to pour a lot of my time and my energy into that until I can get that picked up on full speed. And so I knew that in order for me to do that, I needed to take a step back away from certain things. YouTube just wasn't the only thing I took a step back from. You guys know I'm also a private chef as well. So I still cater and everything, but I took a slight step back from that too. And I wanted to just pour all of my energy into real estate. And it's been going great. So I need you guys to follow me on all my socials to keep up what I'm doing. You guys will see more so like real estate content on my social media. You guys will also see the drip. Okay? You'll see the drip. Listen. For the ones who have been following me on Instagram, you guys have already been keeping up as to what I've been doing and kind of what life has looked like for me. But I'm excited to be back here with y'all. So enough about where I've been at. Where the hell y'all been at? Who y'all been cheating on me? I bet y'all have. Y'all been cheating on me. It's okay though, because I haven't been here feeding y'all. You know what I mean? But the fiends are fiending. I smelt y'all. Y'all wanted me back, and here I am. I heard you was looking for me. Here I go. I'm happy to be back, y'all. So I'm happy to talk some and I'm happy to just be back here. Touch my crown again. I see y'all. Who y'all thought was gonna come in and take my spot? Who did y'all think? Nobody is really doing it. Y'all know don't nobody give it up like me. Stop playing. You know what I mean? Who's y'all gonna call? My mini-me's? No, I'm just playing. If you know, you know where that's from. But y'all, okay, so let's just get right into it. We ain't even gonna spend too much on nothing else. So look, let's talk about it, okay? Because this has clearly been a hot button, and we got to go ahead and touch on this. We have to. And I'm excited that this is my first video back because y'all know we gonna keep it raw, we gonna keep it real, and you know, we still gonna be respectful, but we gonna tell the truth, okay? You understand what I'm saying? We are gonna tell the truth. Okay, so let's just get right up into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Let me go to my topic screen. So first, y'all, I want to talk about Doechii before I get into the other piece of the video. So Doechii's really that girl right now. I mean, it's no shade, no tea. Doechii is that girl right now. Last month, Doechii won a Grammy for Best Rap Album. Only 2 females have ever won that. Well, 3 now, including Doechii. Lauryn Hill, Cardi B, and Doechii. So now 3 rappers have won the Best Rap Album Grammy. 3 rappers in the 80 whatever plus years that the Grammys has been happening. Okay, so that's huge. So first of all, let's clap it up for Doechii. But Doechii is a disruptor in the industry. Doechii is coming in. She's breaking rules. She's creating her own. She's creating her own lane, while also too paying homage and influence to the ones who have come before her. And so let's talk about that piece of it right now, because I think it's very important. So the talk has been that Doechii is reheating Nicki Minaj's nachos, child. And you know, if you know what that means, you've been on Twitter. Reheating nachos, that means you over here dipping in my pot. You're copying me, basically. And so let's break this down. Okay. And I'm gonna break it down as best as I can with what I know. Okay. Oh, first off, can we take a moment for the skin? Y'all, one thing y'all not gonna ever be able to say is that I got on here running my mouth ashy. Listen, you might say his back big. I know the background right now. I ain't giving nothing, y'all. I moved, so I downsized to a 1 bedroom. So y'all remember I had 2 bedrooms. I had my bedroom, then I had my content room. So we doing all this from the bedroom right now. Y'all have to downsize. You know, y'all, it's a recession. I'm trying to save some money. I ain't rich yet. But so I'm streaming this directly from my bedroom. Y'all see these are some pillows. Y'all might see my bed headboard in the back. But we gonna work on getting some type of aesthetic in the background. You know, just bear with me. Just my presence right now is the gift. Okay. Anyway, so we got to break it down. So let's talk about Doechii and the Nicki Minaj comparison. So recently, so first I'll give my opinion. I've always thought that Doechii has had some Nicki Minaj, you know, some type of sprinkles in there of Nicki. I just always did, and it didn't bother me. It still doesn't bother me, honestly. I mean, we'll talk about that in a minute. But it didn't bother me. You know, you can tell even if you go back. See, a lot of people are just now catching on to Doechii. I've been kind of on to Doechii. Not that I was never a super fan of Doechii. Let me say that because if you guys know, I don't think we've ever discussed Doechii on this platform before. And if we did, it was very mild. It could have been very mild. But y'all know out of all the time that I had been doing YouTube, I had never really talked about Doechii because honestly, I knew about Doechii, but Doechii, she just, she wasn't my cup of tea as far as for me to listen to. I didn't keep up with her, and I'm just keeping it a bean. I did not. Even though I knew some of her past work or whatever, I liked it. The song she had, "When it is home, what's up? I mean, when is a little love." When she, you know what I mean? I feel like that is when Doechii started to tap into mainstream. I feel like, and then she had that song really. Actually, what tapped her into mainstream, I think, before that was the Persuasive. How does it feel to be you? How does it feel to be a that bitch? How does it feel to be a that bitch? Y'all remember that song? It went viral on TikTok and stuff like that. So I think that came before the Block Boy song or whatever. Anyway, so she was never really like my everyday girl, whatever. She's still not my everyday girl, honestly, but I'm going to talk about her because it's a hot topic. So, but Doechii, she always gave me a little effervescence of Nicki Minaj. I'm just being honest how she invoked, I think I'm saying that right, her voice. Doechii. How Nicki Minaj, I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin. So how Nicki Minaj, you know, she did that with her voice too. Doechii would do little things like this. And Doechii, don't you, huh? She always kind of like, you could tell that she loved Nicki and she pulled influence from her. However, Doechii still had a way and still does have a way of having her own style. I've heard, since I've been listening to Doechii, I've heard little tidbits of Doja Cat, which is another one of Nicki's sons. You know what I mean? So, you know, if we starting at the tree, top of things or whatever, we got Nicki. And not saying on status, but we saying like we got Mama, and then these are all these branches of Nicki. You get what I'm saying? These different branches of Nicki. So, but yeah, I've heard Doja Cat sprinkled in there with Doechii. I've heard who else have I heard? I think probably just Doja Cat and Nicki is who I can say off the bat. I don't think anybody else that I've heard. Maybe, but so yeah, y'all. I love Doechii. And honestly, her reheating Nicki's nachos it doesn't bother me. And I don't even think it's reheating her nachos. Let's just say they're sharing the same chips and salsa. You know what I mean? Like they're sharing like Nicki is over here eating, you know, munching. Nicki's munching. Doechii is over here like, oh, can I get a chip, sis? And she dipping in her salsa. I don't think she's fully reheating her nachos. You know what I mean? I don't know. It could be me, but then again, y'all know this. You know what? She is reheating Nicki's nachos. She is. I have to call a thing a thing. I have to, because now that I think about it, just even from the beginning, yeah, Doechii's reheating Nicki's nachos. However, this is the thing. Doechii, Nicki Nachos has guac and olives on it, and Doechii's does not. That's the perfect thing. Nicki's nachos has the guac and she has black olives on her nachos. Doechii doesn't have those on her nachos. So they have the same plate of nachos. And I'm not talking as far as stats go. I'm talking about what Doechii does. But she still has a way of making it her own. She still has a way of being true to her own artistry. And then she's a very diverse artist. Doechii has range. You know what I mean? As does Nicki Minaj. So she reheated Nicki Nacho. She did. However, when she reheated them, she said, you know what? No black olives and no guac. We'll leave that to mama. She reheated her nachos. And honestly, I don't have an issue with it. And what's so crazy is that, you know, with things floating on Twitter and everybody calling Doechii a Nicki clone. Do I think she's a clone? No. Do I think she's Nicki's son? Yes. However, I'm okay with that. And y'all have to understand, Nicki Minaj has been dominating for 15 plus years. Who else are these girls going to look up to? Is she going to pull influence from Cardi B? You know what I mean? Like, let's just call a thing a thing. Is that who y'all rather she pull influence from? Which I don't even see how that could be a thing. You know, who do y'all want her to pull influence from? I feel like Nicki is the blueprint of what it's like to be a successful female rapper in this industry and to have longevity in this business. Why wouldn't you want to go after that? I feel like every girl should be chasing that. They should be chasing that success. They should be chasing that longevity. And y'all might be like, no, they should chase their own. No. Let's be clear. Every girl wants to be top billing. We call anything a thing. Every girl wants Nicki Minaj's career. They want her success. Not saying they want to be her, but they should chase after that. Or they should aspire to be, you know, surpass Nicki Minaj maybe. I don't even know. At this point, I don't think that's possible. Even with the Grammy wins, I still don't think that that's possible. But, you know, stranger things have happened. But I feel like Nicki Minaj is the blueprint. She is the blueprint. She's the pink print for the girls. She is the pink print. And she is what these girls want to be. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. At all. Something is going on my screen, y'all. Hold on real quick. Can y'all still see me? Okay, there I go. So there's nothing wrong with them wanting that. I think that what Ice Spice did, and y'all know y'all probably thinking, well, you tore into Ice Spice. I did, because Ice Spice, she was trolling. And there's a difference. It's a difference between pulling influence and trolling. Ice Spice was trolling. She was literally sending her Nicki's old looks to the hairstylist saying, I want the Nicki bangs. Give me the Nicki. I want the Nicki wig from this video. Now, I feel like Doechii, she is, you know, she's a young woman, and so she grew up watching Nicki Minaj, so I think the influence is just there. And for what I've seen, she's paid homage to Nicki. Now, I will say, as of late, you know, the girls on Twitter, y'all know I be on Twitter. You know, I be having to be on Twitter. I don't really have to be on Twitter, but I love Twitter. Y'all messy on Twitter, but, you know, Twitter keeps me up to date, you know, but sometimes you girls be spreading false information, but we won't go there, but we can, you know what I mean? Anyway, so they say that Doechii is pulling from Nicki and everything, but I'll say this about that topic. Barbs, y'all have to stand down. And I am a Barb too. I'm just not a delusional Barb. I feel like, you know, I know that Nicki is mother. I know that. No, nobody can come in and shake me. Nicki cannot be shaken. You can't shake I know what Nicki has done. But Barbs, I need y'all to stand down, because what it's starting to look like, it's starting to look as if you all, and I'm a Barb too, but I'm talking to the delusional Barbs right now. You all start to hate on a girl when they get just a teensy bit of success, once they get a little bit of visibility. You know what I mean? Now, Doechii has been doing the same thing throughout her career. She's been doing the same thing. So she's always, if you ask me, because I've just been, I've known about Doechii since the beginning, the places you'll go, that mixtape or EP or whatever. She was reheating Nicki's nachos in there too. You know, but I think now that more people know about her and she's seeing success, now it's an issue. But, you know, I think that Barbz, you got to stand down. You have to, because what it will start to look like is that we are hating. And I say we now because I'm a Barb. You know what I mean? But I know how to, give my opinion. But I love Nicki Minaj. I love that woman. But I have to call a thing a thing. Now, some of you may say, well, Nicki even hates when the girls imitate her. And she does. Nicki says, go to your room. Mama got it. We know that. She does hate that. However, it just comes with the game, man. These girls have to pull inspiration from somewhere. And I think Doechii does it in a way where it's not offensive. It's really, well, maybe I'm saying that because it's not me that she's imitating or that she's, pulling from. But it's not offensive to me because I feel like as long as you pay homage and you still add your own swag to it and you still have your own little, you know what I mean? And Doechii has her own thing. Doechii doesn't sell sex to me. Doechii sells individuality. I feel like Nicki Minaj gave like bad bitch. Doechii, now, although she is a bad bitch, she doesn't come out the gate and she doesn't lead with that. Like, I'm the baddest in the game, the baddest in the school. She don't get that. She does not give that off bat. But when you get into Doechii, she's a bad bitch. You get what I'm saying? Like, she is a bad bitch and she is gorgeous. Doechii's so pretty. So, she's chocolate queen. She's winning. Barbz, we got to stand down. We have to stand down because when are we going to let somebody come in and make it? You know what I mean? We have to let somebody cross. It's not fair. We got to let somebody cross, y'all. We have to. And I get it. And I'm not saying y'all wrong. That's the thing. I don't want you guys to think I'm saying that you're wrong. Is she reheating Nicki's nachos? Absolutely. Is she pulling influence from Nicki? Yes. Even that newest feature she did, Keys to the Benz. Keys to the Benz. They pulled up another clip when she was, I guess, imitating the Roger That. And y'all, please don't take it too far when we put I felt something in my nose now. So don't get on here in the comments like, oh, he did a little bump, but he got on here. I don't even get down like that. I don't do Coke. I don't do Pepsi. Okay, my nose just itching. I need to trim them damn nose hairs up in there. So he don't play like that now. But so yeah, y'all. I think that just let Doechii make it. We have to let somebody cross. We do. We have to let somebody cross. Doechii is doing her thing. She's an amazing performer. I saw her running at a fashion show the other day. I saw Doechii running, and she got up out the thing, and she was just Doechii gives cunt. Doechii is so cunt, and y'all, I am living for Doechii these days. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Oh yes, I'm living for Doechii these days. Now, I will say this, if the imitation, if it gets to be a bit much, then I'm going to have to call Doechii to the forefront and be like, girl, okay, you're baiting, you're trolling. Now it's beginning to be a bit much. Who are you for real? But right now, she's doing okay. It doesn't bother me. She looks great. And I think Doechii, she just needs to keep doing her thing. It's working for her. And I'm so glad that she's getting the recognition that she deserves. And we all know, once you get the recognition and once you get to that level, it comes with a certain amount of hate. You are going to have haters. You are going to have people hating on you. Now, some people are saying, in the Twitter streets, because I keep my ear to the streets. Some people are saying that that her label paid for the Grammy. I don't know that to be true. So I would never want to perpetuate that narrative out there. However, all I know is that she won the Grammy. I don't even know, like, can you buy a Grammy? I don't know. They say you can buy a Grammy. I don't know. But, and honestly, and let's just say they did buy it. Money well spent. I'll say that. Money well spent because Doechii's album, they said that the thing for this year was innovation. And do I think that Doechii made, and it's a mixtape, by the way. But she won Best Rap Album, but it's a mixtape. We know how that goes. So, I think that her tape that she put out, super innovative. I feel like she brought you back to that old school rap, and she still had evanescence of herself in there. And she, gave you different kind of vibes. It was very versatile. But she did show, some innovation in there as far as creativity and style goes. So, I do think that, me personally, in my opinion, I think that Doechii earned the Grammy. But, yeah, y'all, we got to let her make it. We have to let her make it. And you know what? I am curious to think what Nicki thinks of all this. I really would like to know. I would love to see Nicki and Doechii collaborate. Wouldn't that be something? I want to see it so bad. And Nicki, don't be scared to call her. Don't. Yeah, and that's another thing. Y'all gotta stay off this. Y'all gotta be careful what y'all put out there because the actual people that it's about could be seeing this stuff, and then Nicki probably could be thinking, you know what? This bitch is reheating my motherfucking nachos. Now I got an issue with this bitch. Oh wait. Oh wait. Y'all know what I just thought about? Hold on, Doechii. I'm gonna have to pull you by them braids a little bit, baby. Hold on. You know one thing I forgot? When Meg and Nicki started beefing last year, around this same time, by the way, Doechii went and unfollowed Nicki Minaj. Yep, she did. She went and unfollowed Nicki. She unfollowed Nicki. Now that I think about that, who remembers that? If you remember that, drop in the comments if you remember that. And now it makes a little sense why the Barbs might be on her ass now. Oh. Y'all forgot all about that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Doechii, I'm pulling you by one of your braids. I still love you, but you should have never inserted yourself in that. I don't know what your reasoning for unfollowing Nicki was. It looks like it could have been related to the Meg beef because as soon as she dropped Bigfoot and when she was doing all that on Meg's time, you, and I remember, you, Doechii, you went and unfollowed her. You should have stayed out of that. That ain't had nothing to do with you, girl. You should have stayed up out of that. That had nothing to do with you. Okay? Now, I'm not backtracking on everything I said before I just said that. I still love Doechii, but this is one of those things, Doechii, you should have stayed out of that. That had nothing to do with you. That wasn't your battle to fight. You know, you don't know what kind of history that Meg and Nicki could have had. But I do remember, I see you, girl. You did go unfollow the queen. I still love you though, girl. I still love you, Doechii. I still love you. I just feel like you should have minded your business when it came to that. That's all. That's all, girl. That's my only stain on you, girl. Mind your business. Do not insert yourself in other people's beef, y'all. I feel like artists learn time and time again. You cannot do that because you don't even know the backstory sometimes. And also, too, it can hurt future opportunities that you probably could possibly have with working with either side. You know? So, and maybe Doechii feel like, shit, I don't need a Nicki feature. Honestly, do I want Doechii to get a Nicki feature? Do I want to hear? Wait, so there's two parts to this. Would I love to hear them on a song together? Absolutely. Come on now, they would rip that. They would kill that. However, do I want the politics that go along with getting a Nicki feature to be put on Doechii? No. Honestly, Doechii's better off not getting the Nicki feature. Even though the Nicki feature would go ahead and she's winning now, it will go ahead and like basically put her there. It will go ahead and submit her because she's actually talented. So unlike Ice Spice, and maybe I shouldn't say Ice Spice is not talented, but let's just say Ice Spice does not have an ounce of talent that Doechii has. So unlike Ice Spice got the two features and we don't even know. Ice Spice is a thing of the past. You understand what I'm saying? And we'll talk about that too in another video because I told y'all that Ice Spice would not be here long. Y'all got so much to talk to y'all about. I could be here all day. Y'all see I'm all over the place in this video because I don't even know. We got so much ground to cover. Do you understand me? We have so much ground to cover because I've been gone a while and shit been happening. You understand what I'm saying? So, for the sake of time, because I don't want to talk y'all ear off, for the sake of time, I can keep going on about this Doechii Nicki conspiracy theory or lack thereof or, you know, copy paste, Nicki clone. I can keep going, but I'll leave it here. Doechii, remember, individuality is everything. You have it. Keep it. Don't listen to what's going on. Do not listen to the press when they talk about, you know, or to listen to Twitter and everything like that. Keep your eye on the prize because you are winning right now. Nicki, I'll say this to you. Do not let these people and these Barbs on your TL make you hate this girl. This girl is talented. This girl, she's on the rise. And we can't take another beef from you with a new girl. If anything, let's go ahead and rehash the Meg. If you want to beef Nicki, if you want something to do, stay on Meg's ass. even get back into it with Cardi, even though I feel like that's still, I wouldn't breathe no more life into her because she's flopping. She's just been flopping around everywhere. But we'll talk about that in another video too. Woo! Listen, like I told y'all, it's a lot of ground to cover. Anyway, Nicki, please don't do that to Doechii. Although she did have her nose in your business with her unfollowing you when you came at Meg. But just let her be. Let her live. Let her live. Let her live, Nicki. And stay on your hiatus. This little mid hiatus, I guess you're going on, semi hiatus. But yeah, that's what I have to say about it. So let me know what y'all think about, all of this in the comments. Do y'all think that Doechii is taking it too far with copying Nicki? Do you think Nicki needs to call her to the forefront and call her out for it? Y'all messy selves, I bet y'all do. Or do you think that we should just let it rock because Nicki Minaj is the bar and who doesn't want to pull influence from the bar? If Nicki is the bar, why wouldn't you want to pull influence from the best to ever do it? Should we go ahead and just let it rock? Should we let Doechii make it? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. I didn't even say this in the beginning. Like the video, comment. Do it right now because I know your messy self stayed to the end. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all, we got to get our engagement back up. I'm back. And I got to know that y'all want me back if y'all want me to make this a priority of being back. Okay? I'm back. Key holders, we are back. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing me. Subscribe to the channel. And y'all, let's do it. We are back. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about this video. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.